video telling you the types of sentences. Yeah. So let's just start with the first one. It's a short video. Okay, let me share the audio with you guys. Just a second. Let me share again. When your friend comes. So let's just start. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Listen to the video. Keep quiet. What's your face, Matt? When your friend comes, Jason, you gotta go.
Hello, Paige.
Hi, David.
I say hello to you, and I say hello to the grammarians.
That was an interesting thing to say.
Yeah, it's because there's a compound sentence.
I see.
So there's this distinction made in grammar between simple and compound sentences. And today, Paige, you and I are going to cover those differences.
Let's do it.
So, a simple sentence is really just what it says on the tin. A simple sentence consists of one subject and one predicate, and that's it.
Right.
So in the sentence, I bought my friends some candy, right, we got our one subject, I, and then we have our one predicate, bought my friends some candy. Now all of this together is what we call an independent clause. I don't want to hit that too hard right now, but when you have this set of subject and a predicate together and it can be a sentence, that's called an independent clause. I'm not even going to write that down.
Yeah.
But a compound sentence is basically two or more simple sentences joined together. So that would be two subjects plus two predicates. Or more. 2, 3, a bajillion.
Sure.
That would be a very long sentence to read, but you could do it. It would be a very, very compound sentence.
Yeah.
So I visited the beach and I got a...
Next time I'll send you out. I will send you out next time. Next time I'll send you out to the bullet point. Yeah.
You say don't talk.
Leave the bag. Watch the video.
a really bad sunburn. When we're looking at this, this is really two sentences together, joined by the comma and this and. Right, so we have our subject, I visited the beach, I got a really bad sunburn, and we have our two predicates. I visited the beach, got a really bad sunburn.
So we have in the simple sentence, we have subject and predicate. One subject and one predicate. If you check the example, it said, I bought my friends some candy. So you have a subject, I, and the predicate start from the verb, but to the end of the sentence, I bought my friends some candy. So we have one subject and one predicate. That's the simple sentence. But the compound sentence, it has, yes, more than one subject, maybe two subjects and two predicates. Look at the example that he mentioned here. Said, I visited the beach and I got a really bad sunburn. So we have two subjects here. In the first clause, which is I, okay, and the second clause after the conjunction and that connected the two sentences, and we have I here. So I, two subjects and two predicates. We have visited the beach and got a really bad sunburn. So in the compound sentence, we have two subjects and two predicates, and they are connected by what? A conjunction. Conjunction could be and, could be both, because, so all the conjunctions, okay? So that's, we call it the compound sentence. It continue.
The subject in both these cases is I, right? But it's sort of separate. It's like I'm doing two different actions, right? What's important is like, even if it's the same subject, if it's I both times, well, I don't know how to say this, but just like, if it were like I visited the beach and got a really bad sunburn,
then it would be a simple sentence.
then it's simple.
So, okay, so Paige, so I'm looking at this and I see I twice. What if I wanted to condense this sentence further?
Okay.
What does that give us? Is this a simple sentence or a compound sentence? Because this looks like what you would call a compound predicate.
Right. Since since there's only one subject in this sentence, there's only I, and it's only said once, right? You don't have I visited the beach and I got a really bad sunburn. That whole thing, visited the beach and got a really bad sunburn, is, you're right, it is a compound predicate.
But what you're saying is I couldn't divide this up into two sentences unless I put in another subject.
Right. You can say I visited the beach, and that can be a sentence on its own. But you can't say and got a really bad sunburn as its own sentence.
Okay. So both of these things are simple. So this is, even though this is a compound predicate, it's technically one predicate.
Right.
And even if I'd written Paige and I visited the beach and got a really bad sunburn, that would still be a compound subject, but it wouldn't be two sentences squished together. It would be one kind of long sentence.
Right. So you can have a compound subject or a compound predicate, but that doesn't make it a compound sentence. What makes it a compound sentence is you have two parts that can stand on their own as individual sentences, and they're sort of being put together.
So let me change what I wrote here to just say, instead of two subjects and two predicates, because I think that's confusing in light of this information, let's just say it is two simple sentences.
Right. Or two independent clauses. You know that terminology.
And if you don't,
Give me inputs, I understand.
Okay.
never fear, we'll...
Yeah.
You want to write combined sentence?
You want to go to do what? Why? Khalifa. Okay. Yes. Okay. He's a little bit tired. Yes. Yes. Go. Okay. So again, the simple sentence, one subject, one predicate. The compound one, it should have what? It should have yes, and it should be connected by a conjunction, comma, and yeah. Exactly. So also in our book, we studied something called the compound complex sentence. What is it, guys? You said that you studied.
Like it's compound, but not two subject or predicates.
It has subordinating conjunctions, guys. Look at the example. Let me show it to you. This is grade 7. No, it's 8. So in the compound complex sentence, look at the one. The smart appliance chattered nervously at the another, but the brave little toaster said nothing as Mr. Toaster depressed its liver again. So we have more than one subject. Look at this. The smart, okay, appliances, and we have the brave little toaster, and we have Mr. Toussaint. We have 3 subjects. And we have more than one predicate. We have chattered, said, and we have depressed. So we have 3, okay, 3 predicates. So we call this compound complex sentence. Okay, and look at the connectors here, but and as. So that's the compound complex sentence. Okay, so now let's practice together. Yeah, so let's start with the first exercise with the simple sentence. Okay, so we can do it together, even if you're at your home. Okay, let's show it to you guys. Is the following sentence a simple sentence or a compound sentence? We have this one. So, Hamoud, Judy and Grace ate an entire pizza during lunch. This is a simple sentence or a compound sentence? Simple sentence. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, you're raising your hand to answer? Okay. Okay, go and change the A to the grade. Once you come, you go immediately, Carol. So our friend said it's simple, but one of us said compound. Why compound? Okay, where is the predicate? Where?
Just one.
Ate just one thing. Ate an entire pizza during the lunch. So it is a simple sentence.
I
Abdul Aziz, the number 2.
Number 2
Is the phone?
compound sentence.
Uh-huh.
I really wanted to eat a pumpkin muffin.
Mm.
So I go to the store to buy one.
Okay. It is what? Simple or compound? Compound sentence. But as you see, guys, we have the subject I, and we have the verb wanted to eat. Take off your bag. And then we have the subject I and the verb draw. So we have 2 subjects and 2 verbs, 2 predicates actually. So we call it compound sentence. Let's move next one. Let's take somebody from Microsoft Teams. So let's take, who is going to answer that? So let's give it to Abdul Rahman Omar. Can you hear us, Abdul Rahman?
Yes, Mr.
Abdul Rahman. Okay, number 3. Is the following sentence simple sentence or compound sentence? It be الاثنين ورا بعض. 2 sessions it be. Mr. Hussein. Mr. Hussein بعت 2 it be.
If you want us, it's not a problem.
بعت لك الجدول هو ده يبقى انا قيت ايه بقى؟
Mister, we need a جدول جديد.
Okay, so let's back to the question again. Okay, so let's listen to our friend Abdurrahman. So Abdurrahman, tell us, is it a simple or compound? Sorry for interruption. It's compound. He said, my mom told me to clean my room. That's the first sentence. And the second one, I will not be able to go to the movies with my friend. That's compound sentence as he said. Do number 4. Is the following group of words an independent clause or a fragment? And of course, you studied since grade 1 the difference between the sentence and the fragment. You know fragments?
No.
No. One of our friends said no. So who can tell him what's the fragment? Okay. Let me use the pen now. Sit down. Sit down, Khalid. Your name is Khalid? Salim. Okay. If I wrote this, guys. Okay. One of us said he doesn't know what's the fragment. If I said Sam eats pizza every Monday. Make it bigger. Sam eats pizza every Monday. So that's the sentence because we have subject Sam and we have the predicate and we have the full stop at the end. If I said eat pizza every Monday, who is eating? So the meaning is not complete. Okay, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, so we call this fragments. We call this fragment. So fragment means that group of words that they cannot stand or give a full meaning. It cannot make sense. So we call this fragment. So again, it's missing here the subject. Or I can say, okay, Sam and Alex. And I stop. So that's also fragment. How? How is right? Who is eating and drink? Anyone. You should write the word anyone. You cannot write something without subject. In case of you are using an imperative sentence. This is an imperative sentence. Okay, type of sentence is a call imperative, not the general fragment. No, thank you. And when you give advice, yeah, so it's like an order. You should go. No, thank you. Sit down, guys. Sit down. So, because I looked the big game last night, is it independent clause or fragment? It's a fragment because no meaning. Oh, I mean, it doesn't make sense. Okay. There's no, yes. Which of the following answers list all the coordinating conjunctions? The fanboys, you know the fanboys? So which of them, can you tell us? Yeah. The last one, for, if, and, okay, nor, but, or, yet, and so. So we call them the fanboys, the coordinating conjunctions. So it's number 4. Next one. Is the following sentence simple sentence or a compound sentence? So let's give the question to Ali Muhanna. Ali Abdulaziz. Why move the permission?
Yes,
Talk
Mr.
to me. Yeah, number 6.
I went suffering during my summer vacation to California.
Yeah. So is it simple or compound? Thank you. Because we have here just the subject and it's just multiple predicates. Okay. Next one. Number 7. Let's give it to someone else. Khalifa. Is the following sentence a simple sentence or compound sentence? The amazing sprinter ran and jumped doing his big race. Are you Khalifa? Yeah. Is it what? It's what? Is it what? Okay. Can you tell me where are the 2 subjects here? Where are they? How many subjects here? Where they are? Where are they? Tell me. Subject number 1. This. Huh? Where is the subject number 2? Huh? Where? It's number 1. Where's the second subject?
And jump.
Who? You said first compound. So it's simple sentence. Why? Because we got 1 subject but multiple predicates. Qarar, why are you moving? What? You're back? No, don't change every time. Sit down in your place. Go back. Sit down. Number 8. Do number 8. A simple sentence has 2 or more independent clauses. True or false?
Mr. Don't skip me.
I will not skip you. Go ahead.
Because before you skip.
He said a simple sentence has 2 or more independent clauses. False or true? He said false and false. Yeah. So what type of sentence that has 2 or more independent clauses? What type of sentences? It's what?
I know, but I forget.
It's the compound. Sit down. Number 9. And this is for column number 9. Is the following sentence a simple sentence or a compound sentence? Biscuits love to chase the squirrel and around the yard, but he doesn't realize that he will never catch them. That's a simple or a compound? Kazim? Okay, Muhammad, can you do it? You raising your hand?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Is the following sentence a simple or compound? Biscuit loves to chase the squirrels around the yard, but he doesn't realize that he will never catch them.
Okay,
It's
so
compound.
that's what? That's right. It's compound sentence. I understand. Sit down. Yeah. Wait. Yes. What's your question? The question is the previous one. Yes, I will bring it back. It says, "Is the following sentence, this one, Hamoud, is a simple or compound one?" He said compound. Yes, that's right, compound. Sit down.
Mr.
Number 10. Okay, go ahead. The number 10.
Mr. I was talking to you, but you didn't hear.
Maybe your mic, there's a problem with the internet connection. Maybe.
Okay, so can I
number
answer
10.
this question?
Yeah, answer number 10. Go ahead.
Is the following sentence or a compound?
creating interesting nicknames should be an Olympic feat. Yeah, I know the answer. It's
Go ahead.
compound.
So our friend Karim said it's compound. That's right. Okay. Jassim, number 11. Oh yeah.
It is important to study each and every night.
It should be each day, but it's missing day. Yeah, it's independent or fragment. Independent because we have the subject is and the verb is, so it's independent clause. Thank you. Number 12, this is for Qarar. Is the following sentence simple or compound sentence? I would go with you to the game, but I have plans to go skydiving on the same night. Simple or compound? Yeah. Okay, that's right. Number 13. Not now. The following sentence is a simple sentence. Kelsey and Emily are excited to see the episode of The Walking Dead. True, false? This is a simple sentence. True, false? Kelsey and Emily are excited to see the. True, that's right, because we have just a compound subject, which is Kelsey and Emily, but one predicate. Are excited to see the episode. So that's a simple sentence. So the answer is true. Yes? Yes, what's your question? Okay, number 14. True, false. The following sentence is a compound sentence. Not your turn. Pumpkin spice lates should be a part of every diet, or they should be severe during, served during the every meal. It's false or true? It's a compound sentence. Compound sentence. The following sentence. Okay, if we're gonna check compound or simple, we have to check the subjects and the predicates. So pumpkin spice. So that's the first subject. And we have the verb. And now we have they, which refers to pumpkin spice states. And we have the verb should be. So we have two subjects, two predicates.
Mr. It's false.
So it's true.
You can't make a sentence with they should be served during every meal.
And they refer to what?
That's not a sentence.
If I want to replace they,
Yes.
which subject I should put here?
I don't know.
It's mentioned. What's your name?
Abdulaziz.
Okay, I said Abdulaziz is playing football. If I'm going to replace Abdulaziz, I'm going to say he is playing football.
The restaurant should be served during.
Yeah, which is the pumpkin spice slate. Go, yeah. Next one.
False.
15. No, it's true. Why? Because the subject here is this pumpkin spice. How? Subject, they. They refer to what? The pumpkin.
Sentence. They should be served during.
No, it's a sentence. Dependent. They can stand alone. They is a subject.
I think
It is the only thing, even if it will be correct if you erase this. Okay?
So do you have something else after this?
Yeah, we have something else. And you have writing actually. So number 15, yeah, you're gonna write. Number 15, is this simple sentence or compound? Okay? This sentence or compound? This simple sentence or compound? My book club book is so good. I can't put it down. Simple or compound? I can't hear you. Simple or compound? Simple. So where is the first book? My book is okay. Yeah, we have two subjects, two predicates. It's clear. Here, my book club, and now we have I. And we have two verbs, is and can't. Okay, let's do another exercise on the simple and compound sentences. Okay, the next one. So that's a question that lets you identify the parts of the speech in the sentence. Yes, ma'am. Where are you going? Sit down. Me too. I'm also staying. Khalifa, sit down. So the dog ran in front of the car. What's the verb here in that sentence? It's clear. Yes? Go bathroom. Uh-huh. What's the verb? Ran. Okay. The dog ran in front of the car. What's the sentence formula? Is. Yes. Huh? What does is be? Huh? Subject verb. So we have the dog ran, subject verb, or subject verb and verb. We have two verbs here, or we have two subjects and verb, or we have two subjects and one verb. So S stands for subject Hamoud, and V stands for the word verb. Okay. So look at the sentence: the dog ran in front of the car. So it's SV. We have the subject and verb. One subject, one verb. Khalifa. Next one, 3. Oh. In the park, girls and boys were playing ball. What's the sentence this? This sentence. Give him the chance. Okay, so we have subject and verb. So it is SSV, that's right. Correct, thank you. Let's move to number 4. Yes? It's the same thing. Number 5. Okay. It's working. The internet connection is still working. They can hear me. Number 6, yes. Yeah. Formula. SV. Sentence and verb. 25 minutes. Number 7. Quiet. No. We have to wait till the end of the sentence. Yes, go ahead. The child saw the librarian put the book away. Yeah. So what is the subject here? What's the subject of the sentence? The subject or the verb, because I didn't see. So where's the subject? The child saw the library and put the book away. The child. Thank you. The child is the subject of the sentence. Next question, Turkey. His name is what? What's your name? Turkey, go ahead. Number 8. The dog chased the squirrel through the ditch and up the tree. What's the verb here? What's the verb in the sentence? Thank you, chase. That's right. Sit down. Don't stand up. Hunt. Going after somebody. Yes. Jane and Jan, okay, or Gina, whatever the name. So they are the compound subject of the sentence. Okay, Salman. What is the verb? Salim or Salman? Salim? Okay. Right. What's the verb? Alex. Alex, the verb? Be serious. It's adjective. No, it's not. Is, yeah, that's right. Thank you. So is. Okay, now we're going to make, I want every one of you guys to get a paper now from his bag and a pen. Paper and a pen. We use pen or pencil. Get paper. Get a paper and pen now. Paper and pen out of your bag. Yeah. For the people who are at home, we are going to write a short paragraph about our first day of school using the simple and compound sentences in our writings. So I sent you guys now the link in the chat box. I want you guys to go and create your post here, like this one. I will click on the plus sign here. So you're going to type, for example, I'm going to say paragraph title, and then you start writing. It's a short paragraph. It's not about the sentences. I want you to write more. Okay. Right here, guys, as right here at home. Think. It's something that you can remember. The first day of the school. Alifa, no error.
How I write Mr. We?
Mr. I can join the link.
You can what? You can't join. No, it's working. I know it's working. You can click on the link. It's working.
No, but Mr. When I click message,
It's working. I click on it and it's working right now. You have it. Write a short paragraph about your first day. Okay. Okay. And let's say that.
والله مش قادر اهزر والله
Arabic Khalifa. Two paragraph, guys. I want to make sure that you are able to write simple and compound sentences.
You want it a hook or a body paragraph or a...
It's a short paragraph.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
And the test you will have.
Yeah, you have to write.
Wait. Mr. Rocker هذا شوي. That's good. When you write 70 words,
It's responsibility. The time is running. I said 15 minutes.
Mr.
Uh-huh.
How I write session?
SESSION.
SE.
Double SION.
Session.
Session.
No, session.
Session. Write a paragraph. You know paragraph? I'm not saying write one sentence. I'm saying write paragraph. It's about topic. So you're writing, mix, right? Simple and compound sentences. Yes. Yeah, I'm not asking you to write a story, guys. If okay, or an essay. I'm talking about a short paragraph. Short paragraph.
Like we was writing grade 1, I go to the and I see.
Okay, I see the people at home didn't create their posts.
Mr. How at school, Mr. Yeah.
This is school.
Grade 8, you don't know write school.
Khalifa. Abdulaziz. Work. You finish your paragraph. Come bring it to me. Bring in the paper and stay away. Yeah, just put it in the table. Keep the paper on the table. So we have Abdurrahman here. Said my parents got me admitted to Al Kifah school. At time I was 13 years old. To the symbol, I still remember my first day of school. My mother woke me up in the morning, and after my bath and breakfast, I got dressed in my brand new school uniform. I was very excited. That's brilliant, Abdurrahman. That's good. Thank you.
Can you put the word? Yeah.
Huh?
The word.
Session?
No, yeah. Can you
Praise.
Mr. This is a whole sentence, right?
Let's talk about my
Simple.
first day. Let's assemble.
Simple.
Yes. Thank you. So we have Ahmed Adil wrote the first day of school was very important day, and that's a simple one. You don't start sentence with me. Who?
Mr.
I and my friends went to the market before the first day in school. I had so much fun in the first day of school, and my friends were also so happy to go to school, played in the playground, and we also ate in the class. So he make, yes, that's good usage of the simple and compound sentence. That's right.
I want to read it, but not loud.
No, give it to me. I will read it. Put it here and sit down.
But not loud, but not loud.
Put it here and sit down. Don't make praise, because praise it doesn't, it means that we are not going to check what your friend wrote.
Read, but not loud. Mr. Slowly, Mr. Not Don't read with loud. I don't want to listen. If good, read it, Mr. But if not good, read it.
Okay. First day of school was not bad. Okay, but we should wear masks and we bring our mobiles. So that's compound sentence. That's good. And you should start a sentence now. You finish this, don't say and. It's not.
And I forgot.
You know the way you think that you are writing in Arabic.
Yeah,
You think in Arabic and you translate it. Yeah, so you say, you can't say and, you say we talk in the past, something in the past. Make sure that, guys, your tenses are correct. When you write a memory, you remember something, it means it happened in the past. So the verb should be in the past. So instead of take, it will be talk. Okay.
Okay, good.
Took only 4 sessions, but next week it'll change. You can add it. First week we didn't study. This didn't, or what? We didn't study anything. Why? A-N-Y. I was in grade 8. You're not the grade itself. You are in it. So I was in grade 8. That's right. See that?
Good, Mr.
Yeah, but if you have some mistakes, I would change it and give it to you again.
Mr. First day of school, you mean the first
So
day
I finished now,
ever, or like the first day?
Anything, if you're gonna talk about this year, it's okay. Gonna talk about the any day of previous school.
what another one? I'll finish.
Sit down.
Mr. How are you?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I finished now.
Yeah, you finished it. Yes. Your name on the paper? Where's your name in the paper? Your name. Take it and write your name. So first day, okay, so the first day in school, I was so excited. It's simple. I learned new things and I had fun in school. I talked to my friends and played together. I went shopping to buy new clothes for school and I went to school every day. That's thank you. Thank you, Hassan. Yeah. Writing? Seven. Second? Yeah. It's short one. At school, we started, Sufyan, about the break began. So I will check to your friends. Sit down.
I know, Mr. Spread the name of the
Thank you, Sufyan. That's good.
I know, Mr. Spread.
Sit down, Joseph. Give me the paper. I want the paper. The first day of the school, I stopped. Where they learned that it's very hard question. I ate in the past. The break. Okay, can you cut it and write your name and give it to me? Okay. I'm gonna write your name, please. Give me the paper, guys. Okay, I'll read it. Give it to me. I'll read. I have one and one.
Mr. Watson's okay, I will write معنويات.
You can say your ambition.
Okay, when you finish reading, I'm going to write.
Okay. Okay, guys, if you can join the link, type it in a paper and send it to me in WhatsApp. I'm in your group. I will send you the link again right now.
The sweeties.
Abdulaziz, sit down. If you're writing about a memory, if you're writing about memory in the past, so all of your tense, all the verbs should be in the past simple tense. The punctuation, make sure that when you write sentence, the first letter in the first in the sentence is capitalized. Don't forget the marks, the full stops, the commas, the semicolons, if you're using these things in your writings. Don't forget to use comma before the word and, conjunctions. Yes.
Mister?
At 12:15, everybody will eat.
Mister?
Yes, go ahead. Just a second. Yes.
Mister, can I leave the session now because I have very
Okay. The session ends as what?
Now it's 28.
29, 25.
Okay.